Yes, because Steph is Kiryu Reeves.
Oh, I do not want to return the title. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out my controls.
Where is the first level that we were gonna play? I need to.
I remember it's this way.
Oh, Aquatic Port.
Lars, if I remember correctly, it's this place.
Yes.
Lars,
Okay.
you might want to do
going.
OLDC who picks host in the console commands, just so that we don't have anyone accidentally triggering the vote screen.
Oh, Inazuma was trolling us. He said he has to go to work. I'm very sad now.
I think it's crazy. Wasif, he lost last contest and said, "I'm doing poly objects now."
Yeah, that's such a bad move. Yeah, this is. So I guess we should like start discussing this map improper, but I have to say, the ability to get last place and then continue making the map for next OLDC and make something that's actually a very clear improvement, and still like, I don't know. I really respect Wasif. Like a lot of people just wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh totally.
No, that can genuinely be really demoralizing.
Yeah, I'm
So a lot of
demotivated.
Trying is very respectable.
Even with this clear improvement, he got last somehow, and that's just gotta suck.
Well, and one of the things
despite that, I will say this map is a massive improvement over his last one.
Yeah, I actually think it's pretty fun. That like everyone talks about the puzzle room, but like there were some maps from last contest that were a lot more of a slog than this. You know,
when you talked about the puzzle rooms, I never really paid attention to the feedback on this map. I just saw them as really cool lined up executor show-offs. I was like, that's pretty impressive. I like that.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't even like doing lined up executors because they're too much of a pain.
Yeah, they're frustrating.
So, one of the things that I'll say is that so I went to architecture school for 5 years because what I did with my life was I did SRE2, said this seems cool, I want to do a day job that's like this but not this, so I went into architecture school because I said, hey, being an architect is basically just like designing for SRE2 maps, right? Turns out that's not true. But one of the things that happened in design school was we ended up needing to we had a lot of design criticism in terms of students talking to other students, faculty talking to students, and so like one of the things about just criticism generally is that like personally you want to be encouraging, right? You don't want to tell anybody that they're a bad person for making a bad design, but if they make a bad design, you need to say so.
Of course. And mostly when I'm talking about this map, I'm kind of just focusing on the changes from Hyper Tower in the mapping style of WasifBoomz. But if there's anything I have to say about this map and that last one, is like you can kind of tell the geometry and the way this map was drawn is a little bit simplistic, or it's not
very
simplistic. You can actually see a lot of sector detail. It's just they do not like to play with any degrees that are outside of 90, which is something that could be improved. But it's still a look.
You can make a map like that. It's just that I'm mostly talking about the layout of the stage, right? Like you want to have not just one set of obstacles that goes along a line that like kind of zigzags around. You want to have intertwining things that, you know, you fail one path, you accidentally end up somewhere else.
So just for comparison, when we get over to Alabaster Fountain, I actually thought Alabaster Fountain had too many rounded corners that were clipped. That should have just been left square. So I'm actually very much in my orientation as a designer is you need to think about what kind of material your stage is made out of and what kind of geometry that material suggests. And I affirm some of the sections that, I mean, Lars isn't in them anymore. Lars is kind of in this open hexagonal land. But a few minutes ago, Lars was in some sections that were very much like just a bunch of blocks, and it was just blocky geometry, and that was fine for me from an aesthetic standpoint.
Yeah, I understand that.
Alright, off topic, I love this bouncy checkpoint. I don't know why, it's just funny to me.
Also, I'm going to make a comment real quick. I'm on a completely different route that I've never seen before. So.
Oh, is there multiple routes in this stage?
Yeah,
I
it's very confusing.
This is my third time playing the level.
See,
I
I
found
think
the way
that's
out.
Who's my
I think
third
I'm
time
actually
as well?
cool, actually. I like doing that, just going to a section that I've never seen before.
I think I've
It's
soft locked myself. If you want to F12 me. I don't know how
the
this
Krabs.
Oh yeah, no, that is.
Oh yeah,
definitely-
that's a soft lock.
I got myself stuck in there
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Oh,
button
no.
forsaken me.
Wait, so you can't like turn into like Knuckles or something and get out?
Wait, I'm
no,
flying up,
because
and there's nothing. The ceiling is. I'm like in a room. I don't know
Oh
how
my
I got
gosh.
here.
Yeah, so
Oh my
basically
gosh.
he broke the floor with his head. It's actually a really cool line def executor setup. Basically, what it's supposed to be emulating is that you unclog a pipe. So you do it and it falls and then water falls. The issue is that the bustable block respawns, so if you're
Oh
above
no!
soft locked,
Ah.
Oh no!
Well, you know, Line Def Executor is my favorite Pokemon.
Line Def Executor. Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, it involves Line Def Executor. I'm
That's,
sorry.
That's such a corny
Oh,
joke, but
wait,
I'll let it
wait.
slide.
I mean,
Uh,
judging the length of
Excuse me for
the
one
form's neck, is that the line?
Lars, are you spectating Krabs?
I am spectating right now Spectorious while I'm fiddling with my custom controls.
Got it.
I'm
That was-
officially not a failure, everyone.
It's.
Well, I'm dead, so
Wait, is there a way to turn on what is it? Custom.
I mean,
like,
I'm not dead, but I'm gonna die. 'Cause that's all I can do.
not custom. I mean, infinite lives and co-op.
Yes, go into options, server options, and it should be there should be like a lives option.
Cooperative, live sharing, infinite.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
pointers.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry about that. I think my internet kind of like died out on me for a split second.
Oh no, you're good. Cobalt, you're still in that same room.
I literally don't know how to get out.
Where is Cobalt? Okay, so Cobalt.
Actually, I'll just stay in the mid. Just stay
See
there.
that-
I've already been
that-
Sorry about that.
That's
I got interrupted.
the like pipe that you unclog, then it brings water down. So right below you, that area is now you can now walk on it and progress.
Oh,
resync.
So, do you guys think we should move on to the next map soon?
Sure.
Sure, and I'm
Yeah,
still
whenever you guys,
excited.
whenever you guys are.
All right. So yeah,
'cause this will
overall,
take me a while.
like, I'm looking forward to Wasif's next map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really
so-
hope he continues.
Yeah.
Who closed the door
Like-
on Cobalt?
I really hope he isn't de-incentivized because the more he like, you never know. With enough encouragement, he could become the next Never. You never know.
Well, and just
Anyone
like
can.
to drive that point home, my first map was awful,
Oh, don't even get me started on my first maps. Like,
and
they'd probably make your eyes bleed.
like just just like I've basically chosen my career based on my experience with this game, and my first map was terrible.
Everyone's first map is ass.
Well, no,
I remember my first map was a.
same for all my hobbies. The first of everything is always terrible in my case.
People still
I think my
host
first
it.
map was 4 sectors.
Yeah, people
and I released
still,
it.
People
My
still
first map
host
was
it.
just a giant slope, just testing out the physics. It was so large, it actually glitched out the nodes builder.
Ah, nice.
What was it?
People
My-
still host with my first map for some reason, even though it's awful. Some may know it as Trash Hills.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that was on the archive site.
Yeah, I just see it hosted a lot and it hurts me inside.
Man, what was my first level? I think it was like I took Tire City H-less textures, put them in like in a circle room. I replaced the Tails doll sprites with Giratina, and I called it the Distortion World. And I was like, guys, look, I made the Distortion World for Pokemon Platinum. So